Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and today I thought I'd show you how to learn from your mistakes by using the replay feature in Fortnite. Replay is under career, and there's a button that says replay, and you can pick whatever previous game you did and replay it, but you can only replay games that are like regular games, like regular solo, duo, or squad. You can't replay something like if you're playing Team Rumble. That will not show up in the replay, so they don't do that. The nice thing about replay is you can look to see what you did at any point in the game, but you can also look and see what any other player in the game is doing and what is going on. You can actually go back and watch the entire game from any player's point of view to the point where they're eliminated, at least, I guess. Or it switches you to another player if they're eliminated. So you can go back and switch views. Very nice. Basically looks like a YouTube bar right here. You've got the time and how far you've traveled through the video. You've got this to go to the beginning and this to go to the end. This control over here switches what player you're viewing from, and down here where it says gameplay, if we click on this, you can watch from third person, drone, follow, gameplay, which is what it would look like in when you play the game. So what's going to happen here is need to land on this farmhouse because I need to get some supplies, because I got in this helicopter. I didn't get enough stuff. I got in it really quick at the very beginning of the game. So I need to land here to get like some guns, some bandages, whatever, so that I'm prepared. And it looks like nobody's gone into the roof of the farmhouse, so it looks pretty good. I don't really see anybody here, but if you look at the bottom right as this goes on, you may see a little dot down here, and that's the person that's actually going to eliminate me. So I didn't notice that. Also, if you listen carefully, you may hear them shooting at the helicopter, but they miss. And when someone shoots at your helicopter, you can kind of hear the gunfire, but what really clues you off is the ricochet when it hits the helicopter and when it does damage. And so they missed me, so I didn't really hear it, didn't notice it, and it looks like there's nobody around here. It's kind of deceiving because when you're up in the helicopter, sometimes the people are very, very small if you're higher up than you think you are, and we're actually pretty high right here at the moment, and so they're very small right here. So I'm going to play this forward in gameplay mode, and we're going to see what happens as I land. So let me turn off the interface here. So I'm coming down here and I'm going to land, and I have my weapon in my hand. I always put my weapon in my hand when I take off, because you can't switch to a weapon, or you can't switch weapons when you're in the helicopter. So I see I have my weapon, then I switch to my pickaxe, and I turn to kind of react, and before I can switch, I get eliminated. Now you see these little sights right here. That's where this player has eliminated people. So if you see a sight on yours, that's where you eliminated someone. So if you want to go back to see what happened when you eliminated someone, you can go to targets, will be on your timeline. Right here, this little eye, if you click on that, it turns off this interface, so it's not over the picture. So let's go back here a little bit. And we're going to replay this again. And you'll see here's where they come up. I pull out the pickaxe, and just as I'm swinging at the roof, I get hit. So let's pause this. That didn't tell us that much, though. We see that we didn't see them, but how did they get on the roof? So let's go back a bit farther. We're in gameplay mode now, but I'm going to go to third person because it'll make it a little easier to see what's going on here. So we're in third person now. This arrow on the map is them, and this arrow on the map is me. And so I'm going to play forward and turn this out. They actually shoot at me and miss. Typically, that's not a good idea to shoot at somebody until you're ready to go after them. And then they're going to bounce up. They're using crash pads. They come up right here. There we go again. So that's the point they got me. So what happened was I jumped out of the helicopter. I switched from my weapon to my pickaxe, and I was going to try to break into the roof so that I could see if I could find any weapons and such. And that's when they got me. Now, typically, you saw them shoot at me. That typically isn't a good idea to shoot at someone in a helicopter from the ground, because then they know where you are. So a lot of times you want to be careful with that, because you're not probably going to take the helicopter down right away at that point. So it's interesting they shot, but they were probably taking a pot shot and probably didn't expect me to land, because I was still moving forward at the time. But they reacted fast and used the crash pads, and that's something that not only do I know how they got me and know what to look for, but that gives me another strategy, because I've used the crash pads to jump up on things before, and I don't use them all that much. I use them a lot when other people dropped them down, but I don't usually bother to carry them and drop them. But this person actually dropped them to use to advance forward quickly and then up onto the roof, which is a really interesting technique, a really good technique, which I have not used, never thought of using before, but now maybe I'll use it in the future. So now we know the mistake we made, but we also know a technique. So whenever you watch a video to see how you were eliminated and what mistake you make, look at the strategy the other player uses, and you can use that possibly in the future to make yourself better. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, enjoy playing Fortnite, and enjoy the day, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.